What is something porn normalized? This will get buried, but I think swinging and anal have both had a stark increase since commercial porn. Not to say that hasn't been around since, well, basically forever, but I do think we have normalized threesomes, swinging, and backdoor play more than it used to be. Also, since when did squirting become the only way to tell if a woman has had an orgasm? That's not even how that works, but so many dudes think they have to get you to squirt. Bruh. Then again, maybe they are just easily wowed. I mean, people do travel thousands of miles to watch Old Faithful blow. The way they legit have put standards on how our body and our private parts are supposed to look. You don't have to have a huge dick, for facts there are women who prefer smaller ones because it hurts. Same with vaginas, it doesn't matter if you have a bigger one, a smaller one with barely any lips or one with big lips. It's so annoying when you know that so many men and women are insecure about their body parts because of the porn industry. Hair is normal, if you want to shave for comfort, do it. If you don't shave BC you find it more comfortable with hair, do you? You don't have to look like a naked cat. Pretty sure I read pube grooming was mostly a result of people copying porn, and that it wasn't very popular before modern times. Also, anal seems to have moved from a fetish to a normal thing in the eyes of the public. I'm saying this as a gay dude, mind you. I don't think it's immoral or anything, but it is something that requires a lot of prep to do and isn't something most women are comfortable with, especially with guys they aren't in serious relationships with. It's unrealistic how many guys think women are open to it. And one last bonus, the sexualization of school uniforms. Gross. Lack of fundamental sex education. There was a case, in the UK, I think, of a childless couple seeking doctor advice to get pregnant. Turned out, they were having straightforward sex fine, but when it came to him finishing, it would always be pulling out and splooging over her ass, belly, face, whatever. Because that's what watching porn taught them. Rimming, anal play, impact play, group sex, and a lot of things that used to be considered extreme are now better explored and more acceptable with vanilla people. They're no longer the province of just freaks like me. People's horizons have expanded. Now we just need to help people growing up with such easy access to porn to consume it without letting it skew their perspective. Porn has a lot of fun stuff in it to explore with a partner, but it's rarely presented in a real way. Porn is not sex, and people who let pornography be their sole education on human sexual interaction have an unrealistic view of sexual relationships. Sex is a conversation between two, or more, people, not a script. It's something you're sharing with partners, not something you're inflicting on them. That squirting is an indicator of female pleasure. I've asked men why they are fascinated by squirting, and those I've asked have always replied, because it's proof that they came, or it's proof that they're enjoying it, which just isn't true. Squirting is sort of an enigma and it's hard to get straight answers on what causes it, but the most up-to-date science I've found is that it's just specific angles that cause fluid to expel. The fluid isn't pee, not in real life. Although people who fake it in porn or IRL are definitely peeing. And it's also probable that many people can't squirt at all. In the right position, someone who is having an absolutely horrible time can still squirt, and someone having the best sex of their life could not squirt. Squirting is meaningless. The idea that genitals must be completely hairless. Never-ending anal without prolapse edited out. Incest somehow normal. Throwing up on a dick to turn someone on. Coming on someone's face. Drugged videos where the guy pulls the woman's eyes open to check is probably the worst thing I've ever stumbled upon. Never seeing a guy's face/human identity, only a disembodied dick. Casually watching someone getting raped but not realizing it or blocking it out. I recently saw on an incel forum a guy asking why he never sees rape videos of women. Straight anal. I'm old enough that I've seen porn tens come and go. Anal wasn't really a thing in porn until about the mid to late aughts, and suddenly literally every scene had to have anal. I think it was the point where internet speeds got fast enough that porn consumption went up massively, and all the sites were competing for attention/people were getting desensitized and wanted something more extreme. It's been relegated to a subcategory now, but it's very much still a thing. It's not as common in the real world as porn would have you believe, but it's pretty normal now. Also, rough/demeaning sex. I don't really like it in porn, 'cause you have no way of knowing that the woman has consented to it, but it sure did seem to become more popular and normalized among women.